Hi guys, my name is Tristan Rising. I am a real estate investor with Mustard Seed Ventures. I am also a licensed real estate agent with Resper Group Real Estate. On my first episode, I want to talk about exactly what a flip is. I also want to discuss some of the flips that I've done in the past and kind of give you guys an idea of what I do. So let's just get to it. Let's start by looking at what exactly a flip is. So flipping refers to purchasing an asset with the intent on selling it right away versus keeping it for a profit down the road. So essentially, we're going to look at this a little deeper. So if you buy a $25,000 property and you put $25,000 into it, you have a decision to make at this point in time. Do I want to flip it and sell it and make a little bit of profit right now? Or do I want to hold on to it, put a tenant in there, maybe collect a little bit of rent and sell it in the future for a larger amount of money? So right now we are discussing flipping, so we're going to say that we're going to sell that property right away. And then what you can do is you can take that profit and you can buy another property, you can buy another flip, or you can buy a couple more rentals with it. So we're going to talk about a couple of the flips that I have done, just so you can see that. So right above me here, this is one of my flips that I have done. This is an older home. I think it was built in the 1860s roughly, and this is in our downtown area of our town. So this flip, we had to do a lot of work on this one. We replaced all the floors, the kitchen, the bathroom, some windows, some light fixtures, and we did some landscaping work as well. So this was a really fun flip to do. I really enjoy doing a lot of these older properties. So this flip here, we spent $25,000 on. We went ahead and put $51,000 into this property, and we're going to show you the after pictures right now so you can see them. So as you can see, we replaced everything. We tried to keep the trim to the period. We wanted to make sure that everything that we could keep in there, we could. Since it was an older home, we were trying to restore it. And we're going to go back to the front picture now, and now you'll be able to see what we sold this for. So let's go back to what we bought it for. So we paid $25,000 for this property, and then we put $51,000 into it. So we're all in at $76,000. We sold this property within 3 days of being listed for $118,000. We got a full price cash offer on it. So this property turned a very good profit for us, which was fantastic. So we're going to go on to the next one here that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So this is where I did a different decision in my pivot at the beginning of the conversation when we were talking. So this here is a duplex that I was planning on flipping, and I ended up keeping it because the cash flow was so good and the equity that I gained in the property was fantastic. So as you can see, the property, it is pretty rough. We paid $35,000 for this property, and we put $100,000 into the property. So altogether, we had a total investment of $135,000. The property did appraise out at $200,000, so we have $65,000 in equity right away, right off the bat. And the rent was so good at this property that we went ahead and decided to keep it. We ended up renting it out for about $2,100 a month between both sides. So it was a fantastic flip for us. And the reason why I consider this a flip, even though I'm keeping it, I still consider it a flip because we bought a property at a low value, and we turned around and we can resell it for that $200,000 after we put all that money into it and rebuild it. So this flip turned into a long-term property for me. As you can see, I do little things different in my rental properties versus my flips. Now I wanted to show you this rental property as a flip because originally that's what it planned on being. But things happen and things change, and that's sometimes what happens in the real estate market. You have to kind of go with the punches and you have to go with the flow on that. So the next episode that we're going to be talking about, we're going to start digging into the next property that we're going to be going through. We're going to be going from start to finish. We're going to go through first, and we're going to see exactly how I look for a property. And then we're going to continue on from there. So again, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. If you guys can hit the subscribe button, also the like button, and share this on any of your social media platforms, that would be fantastic. And again, the next video will probably be around that 5 to 10 minutes in length again, just like these videos. All right, guys. Well, it was great talking to you, and I hope that this was informational. I hope that you were able to learn something about this, and if not, it was able to show you, what type of investor I am, and then we can continue on this journey together. Thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Tristan Rising with Mustard Seed Ventures, and I am a licensed real estate agent with Resper Group Real Estate.